Due to the ignorance of our host, parental discretion is advised.
Welcome back to the other side of the Beehive. It's your weekly boy.
Yay!
Justin
Yes.
and Angel.
Oh, I thought you said. Sorry.
I'm surprised we're not sweating though.
It feels good in here today, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, people, do not adjust your TV. Do not adjust your phone. We're sweating our guts off, but feels good.
It's been nice lately.
Yeah.
The weather stayed like this, like in the 70s, low 80s. I can deal with that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, just do that.
I think Mother Nature owes us though. Like maybe it should stay like this for the rest of the fucking year.
it's the least you could do, right?
Speaking of fucking Mother Nature and good weather and shit, let me ask you something. Mm-hmm. How many kids do I have?
You don't have any.
Thank you.
And I take that back. You've made millions of kids.
Yeah, for sure.
They just never grew.
Yeah.
They basically went down the toilet or in the fucking sink or
unfortunately
in the carpet.
Unfortunately, they all died. Yeah. Yo, isn't it true?
Wow, wow, wow.
Isn't it true that when you jizz, as soon as he leaves?
No, because
Did I ask you this before?
I think we've talked about it when you were, because I asked you that
someone
if you were
told me-
moneying in the cup. That's like the same asshole that says, your blood is blue until it hits oxygen and it
Yeah,
goes
I heard
red.
that
Yeah,
too.
that's not true. Because your veins.
Yeah.
Like, it's got to be blue, but it's not.
So the jizz don't die when
I don't think
oxygen
so,
gets
because
in there.
if you jack off in
That's
a
true.
cup, right, and then
the fuck
they
said that then?
test, it's one of those things. It's probably like what a grandma and grandpa would tell their kids to stop fucking.
Fucking?
Yeah, fucking.
But anyway, what I was going to say is today's
the greatest.
Today is gonna be the day. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien. Y tú? I don't know the rest of that song.
Right now. Okay, should have somehow.
So
That was Oasis.
yeah,
And Smashing Pumpkins.
that's true. So today is my little. Why do I keep calling it little? My roomie's kid.
Oh, okay, that kid.
Yeah, so 3 years old.
When you told me we had to push the podcast back an hour, you're like, it's this kid's birthday.
Yeah.
Well, which one? I thought maybe it was one of Amy's kids.
No. So it's
You have a fucking Jerry's fucking kids farm running at your fucking house, for God's sakes.
my roomie's fucking my roomie's kid.
Okay.
How
old is he?
3.
Oh, I thought he was 37. Sorry.
But so this is my thing. Mm-hmm. I don't have any kids, so I'm asking you. Mm-hmm. Are you really supposed to celebrate the kid's birthday that big when they're that young?
Yeah, especially 3. They remember that shit.
No, you don't remember your 3rd fucking birthday.
I do.
No, you.
I remember when I was born. You know those people that say that shit?
I don't know. I just came like I just remember like coming out like a tube. And I'm like,
There's
what
just
the
white
fuck?
lights and doctors everywhere.
And then
It's
I
like,
came out and I was
like Ace Ventura when he's coming out of that fucking rhino. It's all,
No, but my thing is like the only reason why I know that I had a good birthday party when I was fucking 3 is because there's pictures out there of me wearing a fucking sailor outfit with a fucking cone head. That's the only reason. But if I never see those pictures again,
you have no idea. You
it's
don't
not
remember
gonna
it?
fucking hurt my feelings.
Yeah, but did he get toys for his birthday? Of course he did, right?
Yeah.
It's a day of celebration.
Well-
you brought joy to his life.
Well, no, we're in a new era. He got a tablet.
He got a tablet?
Yeah.
God damn, you charging them guys rent down there? Holy shit. I can't even afford a fucking tablet.
Don't tell me about
I
it.
make fucking baller
Dude,
money.
when she told me, I'm like, a fucking tablet?
Holy shit.
And she's like, well, no, it's for kids.
What do you mean it's for kids?
And to that I said,
Was it an
a
iPad?
fucking tablet?
Was it an iPad?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Oh.
Well, here's what happened was so I pushed us to do later because they wanted to cut the cake and they wanted to eat some pizza and shit. I'm like, all right, that's cool.
Did you sing happy birthday?
Yeah.
Doesn't that suck? Happy birthday.
Yo, speaking of that,
Fucking hate
you know
that
what?
shit.
Speaking of that shit, so I brought a bottle of wine today. We don't have an opener here, so I opened it at home.
Okay.
Right as I'm opening it, I stop and I hear, and the outside like happy birthday. And I'm like, I guess I missed it.
Oh, so you would have been excited to go out and sing happy birthday? Oh, so you were like, yeah, I'll just stay in here and work on this cork for a minute.
Why is that big of a deal?
I don't know. It drives me nuts.
And
I've never liked it.
And even with adult people.
Sorry,
like,
Mom.
Hey.
Sorry, Mom. I just turned 39. Phone rings. I'm like, shit, here we go. Hello? Happy birthday. And her poor husband, because she talks him into it as well.
Right. That's what I'm
to
saying.
sing in the background. I'm like, yeah. And you just thug through it. You're like, yeah. Oh, thank you.
If you don't find it awkward, there's
It is
something.
awkward, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't find it awkward, there's something wrong with you, because it doesn't matter if you're singing to someone else or you're waiting to cut your goddamn cake,
right.
and you have to wait for them to finish eating. Finish singing. My bad. Finish singing. Then you, because you do this. You either do happy birthday to, or you do this.
Yeah.
While they sing. So you sing. I'm on.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear angel. Yeah, I get it.
Right?
Yeah,
You're just
everybody.
Like, it's just like, hey, can we? You guys want to speed it up a
That's
little
like
bit?
That's like everybody's so awkward. It's like their faces when the Jews had to walk the march from death. That's what we feel like, for God's sakes. That was totally uncalled for, but whatever. But it is.
Now
It
that you
is.
say that, you reminded me of Pirates of the Caribbean when they're singing. They're about to get hung.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
they're
yeah.
singing
Yeah.
like they're fucking. Yeah. See, that's what it's awkward, dude. Then anyway, so they start singing, and I'm like, well, I guess I didn't sing. Am I hurt? No. But then you do feel like shit. You're like, oh, fuck. And then not only so I pushed it. I swear, I come out. My mother was there. I come out. The kids' only friends are the kids next door. So he's next door, like in their yard,
Right.
And we're just like the adults are sitting here. My little brother's on his phone.
But do you think,
it's shitty. They don't have friends here.
do you think that? How often do you say, "Hey, you guys want to come over?" And like, "Oh no, we got a kid's birthday party."
Yeah.
You mean you're going to an adult party to drink with your friends, and you're just using the kid's birthday party as a fucking excuse to go get fucked up with your friends, right?
That's how it is.
Because that's how it is, right?
That's how it is. That's how it is. We all my friends is like, everybody's like, hey, it's so and so's birthday, 13th birthday, 14th birthday. We're like, oh, okay. And we're like, and then we're like, I'll bring the whiskey, I'll bring the beer,
Right.
I'll bring this,
Right.
that, because the kids are like, kids only get like 2 hours tops.
And on the way, we'll stop at Walmart, get a shitty Nerf gun for $12, and then we'll be good.
And then like, happy birthday to you.
Everybody goes, yeah.
And they go. It's like, oh yeah, now it's a party. But
fuck.
I felt bad, and then we went to get pizza, and I'm looking at the time, and I'm like, well, even me pushing this, I'm not gonna be there.
Right.
So I texted my wife, and then I texted my mother, and I said, hey, just so you guys know, I want to come, because I took her husband to go get the pizzas. I said, just so you guys know, I'm gonna come back. I have to fucking leave.
Right.
They're like, okay. And so she caught me inside of the house opening the bottle, and she's like, you leaving? I'm like, yeah, look what time it is. And she goes like, oh, my bad. And I'm like,
The
no,
vehicle's running.
and she's like, whoa, shit, my bad. And I'm like, no, it's fine. I mean, you guys enjoy it. It's just, it sucks. I have to go. They also wanted to go to her first idea was to go to the zoo.
The zoo.
The zoo. Now,
The most depressing place in the world.
1, 2, COVID says, hold my bat. You can only schedule it for 2 hours.
Hold my monkey viruses.
You can only schedule it for 2 hours.
Well, that's all you get?
That's all you get. And on top of that, you have to be wearing a mask.
Yeah, you got to wear a mask
So
everywhere.
it's okay because you're not smelling the camel shit.
No, you still smell it through those masks.
That's true.
Those masks don't work. Let's be real.
This fucking mask, wind goes by.
Right? It just opens up for COVID. So, hey, how's it going? Come on in.
But I feel bad. Sorry, but But my thing was like, again, I don't have kids, but if I have kids, I'll probably celebrate his 5th birthday.
You have to do them all. You have to do them all. The joy of a kid, getting presents, people sing them. When you're a kid, you probably enjoy that happy birthday bullshit. When you're an adult, then you get to sing to the kids.
Me being a toy adult,
Right.
you've seen my toys.
Right.
When I give a present to a kid,
It's usually a good present, right?
deep inside, it hurts a little.
It does. It does.
you know-
Because when you're there in the aisles, you're all, I would play with that. And I would play with that. Now here's the question. When you buy the kid's toy, do you get yourself one too?
I haven't gotten myself a toy for a long time, which just sucks. But I do look at you do look at the toy and you're like, next time I see that He-Man.
I'm playing with that motherfucker.
No, but I was like, it's not gonna have a leg. Dude, speaking of fucking toys, you know FYE closed?
What's FYE? Oh, for your entertainment?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought just sold records.
You seen my no, they sell shirts and
Oh, they have
toys and
action
shit.
figures and shit. Yeah, that's right. That's
So
right.
remember when you came over to the house, you saw my Knight Rider?
Yes.
They
Knight Rider.
They had the DeLorean.
Oh,
From
nice.
back- and I always
Nice.
50, 60 fucking bucks.
Ooh.
Yeah. But it's it has all the fucking whistles and bells.
Bells and whistles.
That's what I meant.
Thank you.
And it's got all the fireworks and shit. But yeah, I guess I didn't get it. And I asked the wife, I'm like, is it just this one? And she goes, no, just all of them.
Oh, man. Well, who's buying records these
Yeah,
days?
true.
Like, when's the last time you bought a CD?
It's been a long time.
It has been a long time, huh?
But isn't vinyl coming back? They were selling vinyls.
Well, I think vinyl's just a collection item now. It's not like when you go...
No, but they're selling the fucking thing so you.
They got the latest and greatest fucking Pablo
Escobar.
Escobar, Pado, what is his name? Potamus?
Petey Pablo.
Petey Pablo, yeah. It's when he comes out, you're like, I'm going to get that on vinyl.
I just
right there.
realized what you were saying.
I'm going to get that on vinyl. And then you add it to your collection. You would go buy the CD. Well, now you just push a button and it goes to your phone. The listening device, you're going to listen to it anyway.
Yeah.
It's not a surprise to me that those are all gone.
And also, who's buying CDs?
Yeah, nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody. Who has a CD player?
Here, you know what's funny? For the longest time when I was playing, people would want me to like listen to some songs and
Right.
memorize them.
Right.
And they're like, here's your MP3 or whatever. And I'm like, just burn me a CD. They're like, I'm sorry, it's 2015. I'm like, yeah, I know. But the way I work is I play it on my truck the entire time I'm in my truck. So
Does your truck have a CD player?
yeah.
Oh, it does? Your Dodge?
Yeah.
I don't think mine does.
It has to have it.
No, it doesn't. That's Bluetooth and satellite radio.
It
And,
doesn't have it on your console?
no, doesn't.
Mine's got two consoles. So this one pulls up so it becomes another seat. And then the ass cushion opens up, and that's where my CD thing is.
Well, I don't have the Jeffrey Epstein fucking edition.
Dude, I watched it. Dude, did you know there's a documentary? It's called Filthy Rich.
Well, there was the one that came out.
Yeah, but that
I
was
know
gay.
we talked about.
This one,
This one's not gay.
this one's not. This one's straight as fuck. Dude, I'm gonna speak. Yo,
It's like wallet chain straight.
I want to say something's gonna sound really fucked up.
I can't wait for this one. Hold on, let me take a drink.
Yeah. You ready?
Proceed.
I admire. Oh, fuck, no, not admire.
You
that's
just
not,
about
that's
put your
not a
fucking
that's
mouth.
Not a good, that's not a good word for it. I'm
I admire his hustle.
good work ethic. Never
Thumbs
give up.
up.
Fucked up. No, but I'm mind blown by how a person like this works. Whether it's because he has power, whether it's because he's a fucking billionaire. But then again, I go, on the other side of the fence too, like Charles Manson.
Yeah.
The fact that I guess he killed people before the ones
Killed
the
one guy.
Yeah.
He killed one guy, but
Wasn't
then he
that,
talked
like, way
all
before?
those other people. Yeah, it was way before the
Yeah. So
Charlie's Angels.
yeah. So exactly. So for him to just convince people to do this,
Right.
For that guy of I was watching it the other day from the guy from Waco.
Yeah.
The bishop that convinced everybody, they're coming to attack us, and they were doing the same thing with
What
kids.
was his name?
I can't remember. I can see the picture of him.
I can too.
But he convinced all of his people and his kids to fucking start shooting at the cops, and then they burn the fucking place down. It's just so. Who's the other one? The guys with the Kool-Aid, they call it.
Oh, the guy that was going to go in the to the stars.
No, that's another one. No, that is the same one.
It was when the comet was coming, right?
Yeah, and then they all
Hades
dressed
Comet?
up the same.
Yeah.
There was a.
I can see his face.
Yeah, but there was another one that did it in a field, and hundreds.
I see. I remember seeing those pictures, the helicopter
Yeah.
over with all those dead people.
And it comes down to one fucking person.
One dude talked him all into it.
And that just like.
Well, that's polarizing to me, that the power that somebody would have. Jeffrey Epstein on the other side.
Yeah.
Different story, but same talent, I guess. Just used it in a different way,
Yeah.
right?
But that's what I'm saying. Just and the patience, some of these people like BTK, Ted Bundy,
yeah.
just like the patience. They I don't know, dude. I just found it. Reminded me to give you another podcast that kind of sort of like Cold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's cool. I came across it today, and I'm like, oh, I'll fucking listen to it. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, another thing I started watching. Did we ever talk about you watching Stranger Kids? And Stranger Kids. Well, they are Stranger Kids.
I thought we were still talking about Jeffrey Epstein.
No, Stranger
Just about spit my beer. Nope, no.
Stranger Things.
Yeah,
You watch it?
I watched all of them. When the quarantine hit, I was able to sit down and watch all of them.
okay. So
Yeah.
I'm on the I started Sunday.
Okay.
I'm on the second episode of the third season.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a good show, huh?
Now here's my thing. I'm invested in it. Mm-hmm. But if I don't get to watch another episode, I'll be like, I'm okay.
Really?
Yeah. The wife, on the other hand, she's watching it with me all over again.
She loves it.
She's getting excited like it's the first time she's seen it, like my dick. No,
She's like, I'm excited,
yeah.
but I'm hyping myself up for a disappointment.
Exactly. She's like, well, I'm excited, but I'm also like, I'm more invested.
Basically, season 4 might not come.
But
Season 4 might be really low budget for all we know, but I'm going to psych myself up for it. It's kind of funny. They really shortened this season up quite a bit.
speaking of that,
No, keep talking about Stranger Things.
no, I that's all I'm saying.
That's it. You're just like, whatever.
And then I told the wife, is it bad that like the last thing I care about is the fucking kids? Dude, I was born to not have kids. That's like
You should get kid hater tattooed on your chest. Instead of thug life, kid hater. You guys heard the new podcast from Angel?
I see this.
Called I Hate Kids.
I see it. Dude, that's a good.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah,
We can make you a sign. This kid getting beat. No, just like a kid with a circle around it. Fucking-
oh, yeah. Like John Cena.
yeah.
Dude, I see these kids like growing up and like they're all fucking like having girlfriends and I'm just like, just fucking show me her powers and call it good.
I loved it because it was so fucking 80s.
Yeah, that is true.
That was the fucking cool part to me.
And the wife was telling me this. I'm like, if you pay attention, everything from the candy they're eating,
Everything.
to the soda they're drinking,
To the
to the
cars.
mall,
Yeah, everything.
and the music is badass.
Yes, the music is
music
badass.
is fucking cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
Unless it keeps me like invested like fucking The Walking Dead, like 15 fucking seasons, and I'm still the only dumbass in the house going like, the wife walks in, she's like, what are you watching? I'm like, you know what? Because she's like a season and a half late.
Right.
And she's just like, it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, and she's like, are you gonna watch it ever? She's like, maybe.
Let's say take one of them kids, that curly head kid, put him on the floor and beat him to death with a bat. You're like,
It's like he didn't bring anything.
yeah. Has no star power, this kid.
Apparently, he came to Fanex.
Oh, did he?
Him and the girl.
Oh, the one with the powers?
Yeah, and then they show the fucking because I just like I said I just went through season 2, and they have like her sister, 8, little black chick with the mind power.
Yeah.
And so they take me through this thing, and I'm like, well, who gives like that? Didn't take me anywhere. It didn't add anything to the fucking
Just
story.
finish the fucking season there, bud. I promise.
Anyway, but
Yeah.
that's just what I've been doing.
Yo, I got a story for you, dude.
What?
This will blow your fucking mind.
Ooh.
You know who USADA is, right? Mm-hmm. USADA is
What does that stand for?
United, I don't know, Anti-Doping Agency. I don't know if it's U.S. Anti-Doping Agency.
Okay.
They run the drug testing for the Olympics. Mm-hmm. They are in the partnership with the UFC. That's why everybody's getting busted doing steroids in the UFC. So they have different leagues, are worldwide, right?
Yeah.
It's come out that a boxer, a woman boxer, and a softball player were popped for PEDs. Mm-hmm. After the investigation into this case, both of them were found innocent for these steroid accusations. Turns out they were fucking a guy who was on therapy, testosterone therapy.
Yeah.
He was moneying in them, or they were ingesting his semen. The testing is so good that they could test the steroids in his semen. They said it was sexually transmitted. It was a weird, like, it's a word that's like fucking got 37 characters in it.
Yeah.
Whatever the fucking metabolic, whatever it is. But
so wait, this there were two.
Completely different, but they were both fucking a dude, not the same guy.
So two chicks.
Two chicks.
Okay.
Not the same guy.
Softball player and
a boxer.
a boxer.
Yeah. And they're like, what the fuck? I haven't done any drugs.
Yeah.
Turns out they're eating fucking money or whatever. So talk about
That one got getting popped, huh?
talk about tainted supplements, for God's sakes.
Is that a thing?
What do you mean is it a thing?
I mean, I didn't know you can fucking do it.
They're
like
that fucking strict. And they're like, okay, you're okay, no problem. But their testing is that fucking good that they can get those micro picograms of steroids from you, either getting moneyed in the wherever or wherever.
that. Yeah.
How crazy is that?
But how come we get to that level and on one side, and then on the other side we still have diseases that we can't cure? You know what I mean?
Well, they can test for that stuff and find it. It's not a cure. You know what I mean? But he's like, well, you tested hot for hot beef injections. So, no. What do you do?
Can you imagine I go to my doctor, he's like, your heart's good. Your blood, by the way, I was going to show you a fucking, I'm not going to, but I was going to show you a message that I saved because they checked my blood. My blood is good. It's improved and everything. So
Nice.
imagine they telling me your lungs are good, your heart is good, your blood is good. Somehow you got Crohn's.
Yeah. Huh?
He's like, no, I don't. Yeah, you do.
So, in a way, I'm surprised you didn't say, all right, well, we found this. The bottom line is you were still injecting PEDs into your body. So, pretty crazy though, huh?
Fuck, dude, that's insane.
Yeah.
What do you imagine the two chicks looking at each other like,
You know
really?
this motherfucker, bitch?
Really?
You know this bitch?
Or they're going to beat the fuck out of him.
The question for me is, why does it matter with softball?
Yeah.
Combat sports, absolutely. You're beating the shit out of somebody. You shouldn't be on
Isn't
that.
that why Mark McGuire got in trouble too?
Yeah, and Sammy Sosa got caught fucking. But the problem was the pitcher was on it too. Everybody had the best doctor. Why don't we do that in sports?
Yeah.
I get the combat sport thing. I totally agree that you shouldn't be using that shit because you'd hurt somebody. If you're all jacked up on fucking roids, that's where the TRT exemption, like those older guys were getting the exemption, but they were juicing the fuck up.
Yeah.
The doctor's like, oh, they have an exemption. It's okay. And they were fucking up everybody. They were like, yeah, there might be something to this.
Did my mom have the biggest lady boner for Mark McGuire?
Really?
And right now it looks like dog shit.
No, I would have thought it would have been Jose Canseco.
No, dude.
Really?
Why would you go Latin when you can go white?
Because first off, he was like first off, he was a freckled ginger compared to fucking Jose Canseco
Dude,
was fucking built and all sexy looking.
Did you see Sammy Sosa lately, dude? It's like the second case of Michael Jackson.
Yeah, he's white as fuck. He says that he puts a cream on his skin because he has some kind of skin condition.
Yeah,
just
they put
like
a cream
Michael
on my
Jackson.
nuts for my vasectomy to make him black, so I believe him.
But that's what he says. But yeah, he is a Caucasian now.
Oh shit! I didn't know he got popped for.
Oh yeah,
I thought he was
remember
McGuire.
It was the home run race. They both got fucking popped.
Yeah.
Barry Bonds, same thing. Yeah.
It's the same thing. They did that same thing to J-Lo's man, right? A-Rod.
Yeah.
Have you seen that
And
documentary?
he didn't even get caught. A-Rod fucked himself because he lied in court. Not that you're not supposed to lie in court, but he never got caught. The word on the street is they were getting gummy bears. And they were eating gummy bears. And by the time the game was over, it would be out of your system. Fuck yeah.
But
That's like the whole rumors about Mike Tyson, that they were drinking that shit. And that it would, I can't remember what it was called, but it would be just like an adrenaline fucking run. And then by the time the fight was over, it would be out of your system.
damn.
It's not what drugs you take, it's who has the best doctor.
But that's the thing with this documentary. The guy that did the documentary, he did it with. I think I told you this before.
This is the Epstein one?
The A-Rod one.
Oh, okay.
Or the one that is related to that.
Right.
It's something. It literally is something balls or something game or whatever.
Hardball.
Hard. I think that's what it is. Hardball.
I think that's what
You
it
seen
is
it?
too.
Which is
I've heard of it.
It's all. So they made all the characters. A-Rod, the doctor. They're all kids.
Right.
They're all played by kids.
Right.
But yeah, so I guess the doctor wasn't a doctor, but then when he got in trouble for it, he was like, well, no, I am a doctor. I just never got a title. And so, but
I can't remember what that guy's name. The guy that runs USADA drug testing now was in cahoots with that guy.
Oh.
The guy that runs USADA, Jeff Nowinski, is the guy that narked on Lance Armstrong. Now he runs the anti-doping agency.
So much shit out there we don't know. Everything's
It's a
fishy.
dirty world.
Everything's so fucking fishy. But like
All money related.
but-
All money related.
But I can. It's going back to what you said. When it comes to steroids, and you're taking so let's just say steroids, legal steroids per se, in the UFC. What do they help you?
There's no such a thing as a legal steroid.
No.
No. Did the list? You should see the list of illegal supplements that USADA has on their website for UFC fighters. It's like the dictionary.
Okay. Okay. So what about before USADA, for example?
At one point, you couldn't even take ibuprofen because they considered that performance enhancer because it was an anti-inflammatory.
But the way I see it, and obviously, you know more, when it comes to combat, like the UFC or boxing, to me, when you say steroids, it just like it's like you're saying muscles, helps you do muscles, helps you grow your muscles. But that's how much I don't know about it. But when it comes to like softball,
So like Lance Armstrong, right?
yeah,
Got busted for EPO. EPO puts more white blood cells in your body to oxygenate. You have more stamina. You can go. There's that. There's testosterone. you have a match between two guys. The guy that's got more testosterone is going to have the more longevity. Just is going to make you quicker, stronger, last longer. There's a reason they're not allowed. It's been scientifically proven. Look at Vitor Belfort. That guy was at the top of the chain. He had one of those TRT exemptions. As soon as they took that away, yeah, done. Dan Henderson. He had a TRT exemption.
Dude, I like that, by the way. Now, because you just went to your fight. Listen,
looks good,
you just went to your fighter shirt. I just look at your fighter pictures, and I just went, by the way, I like that. That's pretty cool.
Looks good. Nobody can see it, but
yeah, there we go. But when we have a guest, you'll fucking see it. You can see what we're talking about. What else I was going to tell you?
I don't know.
This week, I heard two conversations that make me let me think of this problem that I have. As you know, I'm terrible at directions. Horrible.
Right.
Horrible.
We talked about where you would like, yeah, go take this over here, go do that, and then you go like, now what's your name again?
Yeah, exactly. Now, like the wife can go to a place with me and not go there for a year and a half, and then she'll be like, no, I know where it is.
Right.
I can't do that.
I have the same problem.
You can?
No, I can't.
Yeah, see,
I'll forget.
Yeah. And another thing is, if I'm not driving, why do I need to pay attention?
Right?
So my boss or something will be like, well, we were just there yesterday. I was like, I know, but you were driving.
Yeah, right? Well, that was yesterday, for God's sakes.
But anyway, I've noticed that people will go, we're talking about directions, right?
Right.
And my boss was talking to one of the other bosses, and they're like, "Oh yeah, so yeah, we're gonna do this job by Bangalore, and like by this and by then." And then the other guy says, "I can't remember. Is it?" So this is exactly what it says. Is it on this side of Bangalore or this side of Bangalore? And in my head, I'm like, "Well, how do we know which side you're talking about?"
Yeah, what's this and what's this, y'all?
And then, and then my boss is like, "No, it's on this side," and he goes, "Oh, okay." What am I missing here?
You turn to the north and then do this for me.
That's what I was going to say. So,
right.
So when people are talking and they're like, well, no, it's on this side of it. It's always, are they talking about the same side because everybody's facing north when they talk?
North.
No. Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
I did not even know that came out of my mouth.
Sorry. You'll never get away from it either.
My excuse is I say it too fast. You can't hear it.
So at the end of the day, you were like, well, I don't know what this means. So what side are we talking about, right?
That's what I'm saying, because people's like, hey, or when they're talking, especially when now my boss knows, so he's like, hey, how about I go there to check on the jobs? I send you a pin, so you get there next day. Right? I'm like, nice, but so my boss knows how to deal with me, and then I go to the other guy. It's like, hey, I haven't talked to the guy to see where we're going. He goes, oh, so you just go down the road and then on Bangalore or whatever, and then he goes, and it's just on this side of fuck my butthole avenue or whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay, and I'm walking away from that conversation. I'm like, I still don't know where I'm going.
Oh fuck.
So now, I guess now I know which this side is when you're facing north. Hey, one of the JSYKs, it's the UPS is a union job.
I don't even remember talking about that. Thank you.
What happened to you last week? Hey, it was your birthday.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, speaking of fucking birthdays, I texted you that I was gonna bring this thing today because we were talking about it. We were texting, and then Oh, but no, we were talking last weekend. How come we've never smoked a cigar together?
Right.
Because we're cigar buds.
Yeah, we're cigar guys now.
We should schnoodle our cigar. Make
should
our
schnoodle.
cigar schnoodle. So I brought this, and this is sorry for the people that are not watching.
Maybe you should get on YouTube and check this out.
But this is my box.
Damn, look at that.
Isn't that cool?
Holy shit, dude. That's a legit cigar box.
Now I haven't opened it in. I seriously haven't opened it in like over a year, but I remember that it's in my closet, and then I hit this fucking key, so he bent it like that. And I'm like, fuck. I hope he opens. So I'm guessing. Yeah, I think it was gonna open. I think. Look.
Ooh. Oh, dude, it's got a humidifier and everything on it.
But it's old. But look, so I have, let's just put it over here so that people kind of see us. So I got this right here. Dude, the smell of this gets me a legit boner.
That's delicious.
And then I have another one here.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I put this. Oh, so they told me to put this in there.
Mm-hmm.
Because so it takes this much space in the box, and so that humidor, doesn't have to work that much because you're taking that. So this is just an empty fucking.
Right.
But look, so I have those. Then this one's came with it.
What you got here?
This one's too.
Oh, these are Garcia Vegas. These are real Vegas, though.
And look.
I won't tell you what we used to do with these back in the day.
I would show them up the butt. Look, this is a Cuban, for as far as I know.
Some good cigars here.
You think they're bad though? Talking about over a year.
Probably. Maybe not. I mean, you could always smoke it and try it.
But the guy that I went to, and every time for some reason I start talking about cigars, I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I should start being a cigar guy.
Let me see that one.
It comes with Beatles.
Monte Cristo.
As far as I know, that was the Cuban one, that small one. Maybe it's not. Maybe I smoked the Cubans. Somebody gave me a legit Cuban, and I said, I'm gonna smoke. Nobody's smoking this with me. I'll smoke it by myself on a special occasion. They're like, well, which one is that going to be? I'm like, when I have a kid. And then they're like, well, you're never going to have a kid. Exactly. But this is how much I wanted to get into it. And then like everything else, I just throw my money away.
Well, there's the Beehive cigar shop downtown.
Where's that at?
Downtown.
Where?
I don't know. Downtown.
Remember how I say, oh, I thought this was called a tinderbox? That's the fucking store.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's where I got my shit this last time.
Dude, it's a good looking box. I'm jealous.
It's fucking my stepdaddy had this what do you call it, a membership or an account or whatever with these guys, and that looks fucking dirty still. And they're like, oh, do you want this one? I'm like, I just want a small one. He's like, I got you. And then he gave me this, and this is fucking. I mean,
it's legit.
I wish I would. Honestly, it kind of sucks that you know, like I understand with cigarettes, but like cigars kind of sucks. You have to be outside.
Yeah. If we had our own studio where we could smoke cigars in, it'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because unless we're on basically in your backyard,
right?
Just like
that's where it's nice though. Hit the fire up. Get you a glass of whiskey, some good whiskey.
Yeah.
Some of this shit over here that I got. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh. You don't have one of these, huh?
No.
Gay.
Can't say that.
My bad. Homo.
My bad. Yeah. You're all fur.
Dude, check this out. I on when was it? Monday, Tuesday, Monday, I think. I went to we mentioned last week that I might be going on a trip. My passport expired in April.
Okay.
And even though my mother, shout out to my mother because she's on top of all this kind of shit. She was like, hey, just so you know, your shit expires in April.
Angel,
Yeah, Mom.
I just want you to know
Yeah.
your passport's going to expire.
Okay. When?
I think in April.
So she's like, go get it done before
Right.
so you don't have to go through everything.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Because once
cool.
it expires, you're kind of fucksville, right?
COVID says, hold my soup.
It says, hold my fun time.
Yeah. And so I totally spaced it. So now I'm like, I need to get my fucking passport.
Now you're fucking tripping, right?
Yeah. So I talked to the wife. The wife was like, well, we don't have to go to the place. We could just send it out
Right.
and get all these things. So, okay, so what do we need? We need photos. I'm like, okay, where do we go? Let's go to Walgreens.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Walgreens.
all right, let's go to Walgreens. I go to Walgreens. For the longest time, maybe this comes from back home. Every time you took a photo like that, whether it was a
Driver's license picture.
driver license, your
Jail photo.
I don't know about the uniforms there, but like when also the what was I talking about?
The photo to the goddamn.
No, I know, but
You're not even horrible with directions. You're horrible at fucking speaking too. What's in them cigars there, bud?
The military papers that have your photo. For the longest time, you had to wear a white shirt.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so this whole time I'm like, well, I need a white shirt.
That sounds racist.
I need a fucking white shirt. So I go to my fucking closet and I found.
There's none there, right?
No, well, there's one. Well, there's two, but one is a fucking sexy ass V-neck that goes all the way down to my fucking nipples. That my buddy Nestor, you met him.
Yep.
He bought it for his wedding. And obviously his brother, him and I were going to be dressed up the same.
Right.
So he bought us that to be the inner fucking shirt. Horrible fucking shirt. But anyway, I kept it. Because it makes me look sexy. But I found this shirt. So I finally go, okay, I put it on and we go to Walgreens, right? I talked to the guy and I say, hey, we're here for a passport. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I sit down on the first of all, I'm like, let me just get my hair down and shit.
Well, of course,
Let me
right?
fucking let me cover the fucking forehead and shit. I stand on the thing and the guy goes, well, you need to pick up your hair. Like your hair needs to be behind your ears.
Oh,
like,
really?
Like, you fucking kidding me? She goes, yeah, you can't. Yeah. I'm like, all right. So pick up my fucking hair and then she's about to take the photo. She goes, oh my God, I forgot. I'm like, good thing I caught this. And I'm like, what? He goes, well, you can't wear a fucking white shirt on.
Get the fuck out of here,
You can't wear a white
right?
shirt. I'm like, why? Because the thing that I'm standing in front of,
It's white.
it's white. So it's
head's
just
just
gonna
fucking-
look like a it's gonna look like a floating head.
Oh, shit.
And so he's like, well, you can't just, and I'm like, what? And my instant reaction was, well, they sell shirts here.
In Walgreens?
At Walgreens. Whether it's a like they have like the Wolverine's fucking Hunter High, whatever
okay.
shirts
Yeah,
or whatever,
yeah,
some
yeah,
shit
yeah.
like that. And I said, well, they sell shirts here. The guy that works there taking my photo, he says, no, we don't sell shirts here. I'm like, you fucking serious? And so I look at the wife and I say, is there anything in your fucking car? Because we drove her car. I was like, is there anything? And so the wife always has like hoodies and shit. Now it needs like 90 fucking degrees. And I'm
Right.
like, well, I'll just put it. The guy was like, it doesn't even need to be zipped up or buttoned up or anything. It just needs to be on your shoulders so we know where your head ends.
Tell me you did the 90s fucking throw it over and tie it. Fuck, that would have been so great.
But so I go to her car and there's this ugly UPS dirty fucking, and I mean dirty because of UPS fucking sweater that you zip up. And I'm like, this is the only thing I have. So I go back to the guy and I says, hey, is this gonna be okay? It's oh, by the way, it's gray.
Okay.
And so I'm like, it's not that much of a difference of color, but
Right.
it's gray. And he goes, no, yeah, that'll work. I'm like, okay. I put it on. It's like, fucking, the sleeve is like right here.
You
in
rip
my
it, you're-
forearm.
Blow the shoulders out the back
I'm
of
like,
it.
well, this is all just for the fucking photo. But for the longest time, I'm like, oh, photos. We're gonna take photos, like important documents. White shirt. And then I get to the guy's like, when you can't wear a white shirt, you fucking dumbass.
Asshole.
Like, the fucking background is white.
Oh, that's fucking great. Oh, fuck.
Anyway, I farted on my safety guy the other day.
Did you get your point across?
He didn't think about
I'm trying to figure out what you were trying to accomplish with this one, right?
He didn't think it was funny. He stopped me. We haven't had usually on Wednesdays we have meetings, like the crew, everybody. But since COVID, he stopped coming. He was like, well, we're trying not to be all together,
Right.
And so there hasn't been any fucking meetings for months. So he comes back and says, hey, I just haven't checked in with you guys. You guys need anything? You guys good? And we're like, yeah. So because I was waiting for trucks, I stopped the machine. So I'm just sitting there, like all fucking spread eagle.
Got one brewing.
Yeah. And so my boss is standing right next to him, and he sees me putting my foot on where my window closes.
Right.
And I'm just going like this.
Oh, you're leaning back.
Yeah. And he knew. So he's just like smiling. And this guy gets on the phone, and then I just ripped a wet one.
Oh, yeah. A nice bubbler.
This fucking guy was
Sounded like a bong.
This guy was talking to me, and all I saw was like his reaction was like, yeah, I think I can go get those papers. And then he looked at me like, did you just shit yourself? And I'm like, you still on the phone? Why'd you fucking hang up first?
Grandma's all, hello?
So finally, yeah.
What are you on a motorcycle track?
He says, I think he's from like Virginia or something. I think you need to go check that shit or something like that. He said. I'm like, no, dude. It's all pure air.
Oh, it didn't stink?
Fuck no.
Nothing, huh?
Boy, that stunk. Like, I mean, I got it. They
You
didn't
got
get
it, but they
'cause I was
didn't
inside
get it.
the machine.
Oh, of course, you had to stew in it for a little while. It's like that fucking septic tank we were talking about a couple episodes ago, right?
Dude, the funnest fucking thing is, do you sleep with the window open?
No, I'm afraid of somebody coming in.
Shut the fuck up.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. Don't want nobody coming in.
Okay, so do you sleep in like?
I seen them shows where they like, take their fingernail, like, cut the screen and fucking walk in there and
Yeah, Stranger Things.
try and suck your dick or something
well,
weird
that's
like
fine.
that.
Dude,
Try and make you suck their dick, something weird like that.
dude, but but you gotta. How's your window? There's gotta be a glass there.
Yeah, but you.
Oh yeah, I was talking about. But so mine opens. It's old school, so you like crank it.
It's got the crank.
Yeah, and
it fucking folds
Yeah,
open.
it opens like that. So I just need a little bit the size of your dick open, and then I put my blinds down so it hits me as I'm laying in bed, and with the fan on, and the AC on.
Yeah, see, I'll rock the fan and the AC. Ain't opening no windows.
Okay, well,
Too worried about somebody
So-
coming in.
so because of that, I don't know what that has to do with anything. But now the wife has like a bottle of Febreze right next to her. Because my fucking favorite thing to do is now I know where this is coming. So the fan is it's looking at me.
Right.
I'm laying in bed, and she hates my fan. So I will let like a silent one out, the ones that just go, and then I just sit there
In anticipation.
and wait. And sometimes I'm like this because I'm smelling it and she hasn't, and I'm just like, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh my god! And she grabs the fucking Febreze and he baptizes me with the fucking thing, dude. I'm like, and then
Be gone, wild beast!
and then there's no fucking more horrible feeling than when you're all like kind of warm and then the spray is so fucking cold.
Oh, yeah.
That mist
Oh,
is like,
yeah.
fuck, god damn it. But now she knows. She's just like, I fart and when it's loud, she's like, she grabs the bottle. Is that gonna sting? I guess we're gonna have to wait and see.
That's great that she's got the bottle right fucking
and
there.
the funny thing is that when we talk about this, she's like, "Oh, his farts don't stink."
Oh, bullshit.
And then I go,
bullshit. don't need to lie to kick it, for God's sake.
"By the way,
Don't sugarcoat it.
You know you know those videos that one time I farted right behind you here,
Right?
and then the one that farted right behind, but when we're gonna put this on,
Right.
I have them. I think I'm gonna put him on there. Make like a fucking
Collage.
make like a season. Make like a season of them.
Hey,
Yeah.
I have a fucking surprise. I've been waiting for.
yeah.
I've been waiting for this. I've been holding on to this.
I've been waiting for a girl like you. Anyway,
That's a good song.
that's an awesome fucking song.
Who is that?
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. Oh, fuck.
What is it?
Are you ready?
Yeah. Should I color my eyes? What should I do?
We might have to do some editing
Okay.
as we get this ready. So just be prepared if there's like a clip that's missing or whatever. We may just roll with it, okay?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want a beer first?
I need more now.
What are you doing? Babysitting that fucking thing? I need one.
Are you leaving?
No.
Oh. Are you gonna put me on the spot like I did last week to you?
Yeah, how uncomfortable was that?
It's so funny. You're like, I can't. What did you say?
I don't fucking
I can't.
remember.
Let's see what this fucking guy brings or something. Oh, that's a. Dude, are those air wands? Wait. Wait. Hold on. Okay, first of all, is that yours?
Negative.
You borrowed it. We talked about this before? No way, dude! That's fucking awesome! This is what you. Oh, dude, it's got jizz in there, dude, already.
I cleaned it.
Okay.
This is borrowed from somebody, a huge fan,
Okay.
who is going to rename anonymous
Shout
because
out.
he's down with the dark arts.
Yeah, shout
he
out
would
to Michael.
appreciate this.
Just
yeah.
kidding. That's not his name.
So I got to get it set up for you. Mm-hmm. We're going to have you watch your first VR porn
Yeah.
on the podcast.
Okay.
Okay?
Or we can also do this. We can finish our episode, and then we'll have that shoot at me
I think it would be better on
on the show. That's
On the
fine.
show.
That's fine.
because I thought about it. I
Yeah.
thought, should we do a video?
Yeah.
I think it would be better on the air.
Oh, I can't
Get the
wait.
experience, okay?
yeah. Wait, but that doesn't. Oh, fuck, dude. Dude, she's like, she's like 2 inches in front of my fucking face.
Explain what's going on right now.
She's, first of all, she has an accent, so I'm fucking super down with this. And she's hot as shit. Oh, she's licking her finger.
Oh, she's licking her finger, huh?
Yeah. Dude, she. Oh, damn, I got abs, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Uh-oh, what's going on?
I'm touching her boobs.
You're touching her boobs?
I'm just touching my pecs, dude. Oh, dude. Why didn't we start with this? Oh, wait. I still have him on. Oh, dude.
Don't take it off.
No, I'm not. Are you kidding me? Oh, damn, dude. I got a piece on me. Yo.
Look up.
Look up to. Oh, shit. Dude.
Keep tearing. Let us know what's going on.
So,
What are you looking at right now?
She's doing her doggy style, bud.
You're doing a chick doggy style right now?
She has a nice tattoo on her back. Dude. How is... Oh, now she's facing me. think I'm doing anal. Oh, dude, if she squirts on me, I'm gonna. Oh, dude, she did. Dude, yo. Dude, her butthole is really in front of my nose, and she's asking me to spank her harder. I have to buy me one of these.
Okay, you can stop it now.
Yeah. I don't know. Just first of all, yeah, you stop.
Just take it off. Just take it off.
I'm about to make her bleed after all that spanking. Dude.
Tell me what you think. Now, when I did it the first time, I was blown the fuck away that stuff even existed, right?
Yeah.
Now that you've seen it, give me a rundown.
Well, I put those on. This chick greeted me as I...
Well, that was nice of her.
Yeah. She was... I honestly, I wasn't paying attention to what the fuck she was saying. She had an accent, which I'm down with those.
That's why I picked that one.
And then she took me upstairs.
You walked up the stairs, right?
I'm in this fucking Jeffrey Epstein fucking mansion. In this
fucking island.
And then, god damn it, dude. You know what the weirdest thing is?
You felt like you were there, right?
Not even that. The weirdest thing is that I'm talking about it like if it was a memory.
Right.
How trip is that?
So, it's pretty good visually, right?
Yeah.
Wait a year or so to where it gets like 4K
Till
and we're
water
talking.
sprays on me.
So she did squirt on you?
Yeah. Oh, dude. I got baptized, dude.
Yeah, you did. You did.
I feel like, oh.
You know, can I borrow that for tonight?
Dude.
Shout out to my buddy that let me fucking take this. I'm going to bring it back tonight. Maybe.
Dude, that is fucking epic. That is so crazy. Yeah, she took me upstairs and then she's all talking to me and she's like,
when they get all close to you,
yeah,
it's almost eerie, right?
Yeah, you're like, oh.
Yeah. You have to kind of sit back and focus, but how crazy could you go down that rabbit hole? If there was machines to fucking...
Now I know what I should have done with my stimulus package.
Yeah. Just bought this fucking thing instead. Huh? I was told from a friend who listens to the podcast.
Yeah.
He has one of those. Different guy. Mind me, I'll tell you at the end. Mm-hmm. He said...
Well, I need another beer after that anyway.
Oh, yeah. I bought a fleshlight. For mine.
It's taking it to the next level. Dude, how crazy is it going to get?
It's the door has opened to endless possibilities.
And I'm guessing there's a shit ton of fucking people you can fuck.
Name a porn star. They're on there.
Dude, so this is not a console per se.
It's its own thing.
Yeah.
It just tapped into the internet. You browse. Has games. The games are badass.
Yeah.
I wanted you to see that before we can sit here and it'll blow your mind, the video games on it. But I know we've kind of got deep into this and we can always edit or whatever. It's crappy, but it's fucking amazing.
I'm fucking speechless.
That's how it was, man. I was like, well, where do you go from here? Where do you go from here?
You see when you pull it out, you're like, wait, I'm like, wait, hold on. Because I saw that logo and I'm like, those are not shoes. That is crazy. Well, I can't wait to see how stupid I look in the video now.
I took a bunch of pictures and shit of you. I'll post. Yeah. You look like a real asshole. Did he give you a boner?
Dude, she's like, No, but if you leave me alone with that,
If I was gone, it probably would have.
dude.
Fuck.
Wow, that's all I can say.
Yeah.
What am I gonna name this fucking episode?
I don't know.
Episode 71, by the way.
Congratulations, my friend.
We missed fucking 69.
We did.
So many
We fucked
fucking
that one
things.
up.
So many fucking things we could have.
and we got reminded of it.
Someone pointed it out because it was called "Behold the New Porn," and then one of the fans were like, "Oh, the new porn on the episode 69." I'm like,
God damn it.
"What? I should listen to your podcast, dude." I came up with this fucking question. I started asking this myself the other day, and I was talking to. You remember how many times I told you that George should have his own podcast?
Yeah.
A sports podcast. Who do you think of your friends should have a podcast? Here's mine. Brian. George. For some reason, I think Zach should have his own.
Right.
But then George was like, I think Zach should have his YouTube channel because he's
Right.
kind of a gearhead.
Right.
So he should have that, and I thought that would be cool. The guy, there's the owner of the place where they do my dreads.
Right.
I'll be telling him for months now that he should turn his not salon, but like his studio into a different angles and cameras and shit, and turn it into like a YouTube show.
I think we dope. Interviewing people getting their hair done.
Yeah, imagine that, because every time I go there, dude, the conversation is different, and everybody's laughing.
Barbershops are notorious for that, right? Every time you see like a real barbershop where somebody's doing an interview, it's always about people breaking balls, laughing, have a good time. It would be a perfect
And if
environment
Ice Cube
for
is there and Cedric the Entertainer and Queen Latifah, that's even better.
You're right. It was a movie. That's why.
No, but I think, who do you think out of yours? We know Junior should.
Junior's got one.
Yeah.
Junior's working on it.
Yeah.
In fact, we'll talk about it after the
Yeah,
fact.
for sure.
I have another friend that let me borrow this.
Okay.
That dude can roll. I mean, he can tell stories for fucking days. He should have a podcast.
Yeah.
I think all of my friends should have a podcast.
Yeah, that's
Just for the simple fact of getting content out there.
Mm-hmm.
Just going outside of your element and trying something different. Yeah, man. Everybody.
It's crazy because that's like one of the reasons why I listen to Isolation 20 is because I know the dude. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like we've hung out together.
Right.
We've worked together before. We've done a couple things here and there. And so listening to him it's literally like listening to him.
Your friend's bullshitting.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm like, dude, there's so many fucking friends that should have a fucking podcast. I don't know how come it's such a. I wonder if it's us because because we're so into podcasting or podcasts before that we started our own. But I wonder if it's like a big thing in like back home, for example, in Mexico, because I don't see any of my friends having that.
I don't know about any Mexican podcast. Of course, I don't speak Spanish.
I used to listen to one that it was related to soccer, but the way they had it laid out for you,
Right.
I didn't get into it.
Oh, okay.
I was just like, well, I don't really care. But same thing. If another thing is I don't listen to any podcasts in Spanish. That's
Nothing,
weird.
huh?
That's weird. I've listened to the Tom Segura one a couple times,
Right.
but other than that, I don't.
I wish I could listen to that one. I'm all lost the whole time.
The one that he does with his mom is badass because he's swearing in Spanish and his mom is just like chewing his ass.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking
Oh,
hilarious.
man.
But yeah, I was thinking about that. I'm like, fucking so many fucking, and I would be like, I would honestly be your biggest fan. You know what I mean? Like if my friends did their own podcast,
Right.
and imagine you go there, you come here, like if they have a podcast of, like, I mean, I hate to put him on the spot again, but like Brian, for example, if they have a podcast about wrestling, we can go there and just put our 2 cents. You know
Right.
what I mean? Have fun.
Just bullshit.
Have fun in a different
Right.
way.
Even though you don't know anything about it. You're
Exactly.
just in bullshitting.
So, I think it'd be cool, man. Start your podcast, everybody. Start a podcast and let us know. We'll go.
Yeah. We'll promote it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo,
Come here and talk about it too.
I went to Who Eats at Carl's Jr.? When's the last time you had Carl's Jr.? Is that a regular in your repertoire?
It is more when I'm on a diet, but it's still not.
Because you can get the lettuce wrap,
low carb, yeah.
low carb, whatever.
Low carb burger, yeah. But it's not my go-to.
You're like, I have to go to Carl's Jr. I'm craving Carl's Jr. Who's ever said that, right?
Hardee's, on the other hand.
Right?
Anyway. Anyway, I want to get another beer.
Okay, so
You want one?
yeah, no, I just got one. So I decided I haven't been there in God knows how long. Yeah. It's been, God, might have even been a year since I've been there. So I thought, fuck it. I want a $6 burger. Now, when I go to Carl's Jr., I will get a $6 burger because that's the only thing at Carl's Jr. I like. I used to do the chicken strips.
Okay.
But I'm stuck on that $6 burger. When that fucker came out way back in the day, it was a fucking religion to me. I ate the shit out of those. And that's probably why I don't go there very often now because I ate so many of them. So I go to the window and like, give me a $6 burger. He's like,
big baller.
Do you want that with the meal? I just want the fucking burger, bud. Just the burger. All right, I'll have your total at the window. I get to the window, right? He's all, that'd be $7 even. No, I said I didn't want the meal.
Yeah.
I just wanted the $6 burger. Yeah, that's $7 even. Excuse me?
Yeah.
I said that. Excuse me? He's like, yeah, that's what it is now. It's $7.
So now it's a fucking dollar of fucking taxes or what?
Regardless of what it cost. It's called a $6 burger.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
It's fucking taxes, dude.
There's not $1 in taxes.
That's what I'm saying.
Off of $6. Even so, what is taxes? 7 cents for the dollar? 7 or 8 cents for a dollar? Why is it not the $7 burger now?
Because then they'll charge you 8. Dude, I remember when I first came here and I started getting used to taxes, and it's not a thing that you get used to.
Right.
Like, for example, the equipment that we bought, like we kind of knew how much it was gonna be just to start.
Right.
That's not out the door. That's just like how much you knew that was gonna go into.
It said $5.99. You're like, yeah, $5.99. You counted. You had $599. You're like, yeah,
but then by the time you come out, it's like, it's like $200 more. So you're like, oh Jesus. So until this day, I still don't fucking.
Right, but they didn't call this the $5.99 fucking interface, right? That's my point right now.
That's true. But I remember going to. Do you remember Mars Music?
I do remember Mars Music.
Mars Music. I bought my first headset.
Yeah.
A piece of shit nowadays.
But back in the day, a Shure.
Yeah, a headset, Shure. But I was.
They make good mics though.
Yeah, but I bought it, and I remember it clear as day. The amount was $120 something, right?
Right.
I had in my hands 120, and I remember asking
I threw newspapers for 7 months in the snow uphill every day. And I saved up this $129.
By the time I got 120, I quit. Dude, I remember asking the guy, how much is this? And he goes, well, it's 120. And I said, well, how much is this with taxes? Because I know I don't have the taxes, but I need to know how much that's how stupid I am.
You looked like one of those fucking foster children kids on TV.
Oh, yeah,
I
looked like
you just ran across the fucking border, right?
I looked like I had I looked like I had brown pants that went all the way to half of my shin because they were folded
pointy
up.
Boots.
Pointy boots and suspenders and a fucking and one of those fucking, what do they call it? The ones
and you were 12 and had a full mustache. Because every 12-year-old Mexican boy, even the girls, have mustaches.
I went there with my cholo bike.
The lowrider.
The three-wheeler. But I remember thinking and going and says, "Hey, what is this? The total, the grand total?" And he goes, "Well," I remember, dude, this guy, I think he was carrying some boxes and shit. But says, "I don't know, dude." And I'm gonna say this wrong, but he was like, "I don't know, just fucking multiply and fucking just add 17 and fucking do this and minus this and then percentage is that and then just figure it out." I'm like,
Did you have enough money for it?
I ended up buying it later on.
Oh, you did, but you had to leave.
Not that day.
That was a disappointing day in my life.
I was like, okay, I'll come back with 150, motherfucker.
What about this American dream?
I'm like, I'll come back with 150, you fucking asshole.
Oh,
and then
fuck.
you'll have to say, then you give me change.
Oh, fuck.
But it's still, it's whatever you want to buy. You know what I mean? Like if you want to buy it new, you want to buy it off of a store. It's the same thing with this. Like we knew how much it was, and I'm like, okay, well I have that, but I don't know if I need to, like how much? Because it's like, okay, let's just say this. It's not, but let's just say this is $100, right? And you go, okay, the taxes that I'm used to, it's like 75 cents. So it's like, okay, so if I give you $101, it's gonna be just fine. But when it gets to be, but the more money you paid for things, the more taxes you have.
Right.
So now it's like if it's $100 and I go, oh, okay, but here's $100, and it's like, yeah, but the total is $120 something. And you're like, well, fuck, man.
Imagine taxes on a house. They hide that shit in there. Rough times, dude. Rough times.
Yeah.
You want to talk about rough times, though?
Do you?
Hey. Yo, there's this guy in India, right? Mm-hmm. I got this from CNN, so who knows? It might be fake. Mm-hmm. Guy in India goes to the doctor, tells his doctor, hey, I swallowed some headphones and they're in my stomach and I need to get them out.
Damn.
The doctor says, headphones? Yes, headphones. Now, they might have been the Apple ones. They might have had a cord or whatever. The doctor's like, let me give you some laxatives.
Yeah.
We'll get that taken care of, right? 5 days later, the guy comes back to the doctor. Look this up. He comes back to the doctor. The headphones didn't come out. That my Indian accent is horrible. Yeah. So I don't want to get racist here.
Last week was on point.
Yeah, sorry. The headphones didn't come out. He says, well, we better scan you.
Yeah.
What did the doctors find?
Beats by Dre.
That's a new commercial.
The big fat one. What?
A 2-foot phone cable in his bladder.
So it wasn't headphones?
It was not headphones.
Like the curly one?
Charger. You charge your phone with.
Oh, okay.
A charger cable. Uh-huh. Now, the pictures I saw, I couldn't distinguish if it was Android or iPhone, so we're not going to get crazy here.
I bet it was Android because the fucking the fucking charger of an iPhone is like 3 inches long, and it's so fucking annoying. It's like that long, dude.
Well, it was 2 foot. It was 2 foot, exactly 2 foot.
Definitely.
So, but
it was definitely BlackBerry.
But it was in his bladder.
How did he get there?
He did not eat these. He shoved the cable in his penis. Ooh. A 2-foot phone cable in his penis. It shows it wrapped inside.
Yo, how do you shove 2 feet of cable through your urethra Franklin?
Your urethra Franklin? Maybe there's a video on this VR thing that we can look.
Dude, that motherfucker needs one of those. That's why he got so... I was like, how do I get turned on?
He's trying to charge it up.
Dude, this guy comes out in the next fucking... on our next YouTube. Thank you, the other side of the Beehive.
Like we just fed him.
I got to save my fucking charger and my penis.
Oh, fuck. Could you imagine... Now, could you imagine putting a toothpick in your penis? No, right?
No.
Right? Could you imagine shoving a 2-foot cable inside your urethra?
My thing is like, what is it? You
And there's a fucking
the end
the
is
USB fucking end, regardless if it's iPhone or fucking Android. There's the USB end, right?
like the bigger piece has to go in. But my thing is like, how do you keep it straight?
Might be one of them heavy duty cables and fucking. You know what I mean?
Imagine if it's one of those old phones ones.
The curly ones.
You shove it in, but you're like spinning
You're
it.
spinning it. Do you remember those little fucking things you would take a potato and spin it around and cut curly potatoes just like that?
I don't know if I told you the story one time that when I was at home, back home, they were the phone company was gonna come and install phones in our house. It was just my mother, my sister, and me, and we had a 2-bedroom house, and she wanted a phone in her bedroom, and she wanted a phone in the kitchen.
Okay.
This is old school phones, the ones that just mounted on the wall with the cable, those curly cables. My mother said, "The company's coming." What? My mother said the company's coming to do these phones. She said, "Make sure I have."
You don't put this in your penis. Make sure what?
My mother said, "Don't put this on your dick." No, my mother said. No, my mother said, make sure that the one in the kitchen has a long cable,
Right.
so I can cook, so I can be on the phone and be cooking.
Right. You can roam around the house, right?
So make sure they have a long cable. And says, okay, ma, okay. What a stupid fucking angel does.
Gets the little fucking cable.
No, not even that. I had a long fucking cable. In fact, the guy was like, "Do you really want this much?" And I said, "Yeah, my mom said." And he goes,
So your mom wasn't here when this was being installed?
I was home by myself.
Oh, okay.
And so she goes, so the guy goes, "This is what your mom wants?" And I'm like, "Yeah, can you just put it there?" And he goes, "Okay." Stupid fucking angel. Instead of having a long cable, they go, yo. Listen, the fuck, don't get ahead of me. Instead of having a long cable that goes from the phone to the speaker, I had a long cable that goes from the phone to the wall, like just like the black one. Yeah. So I had the phone. Meanwhile, behind the fucking phone had like 16 fucking rounds of fucking wire.
Served no purpose whatsoever.
No, but
my mom was gonna unbolt the fucking thing.
What the fuck did I say? She goes, I go, well, that's the fucking cable, right? Look how much you have. She goes, this one, you fucking asshole. It says, how much? I can only step away. She's like, I needed this to go cook. I can only step away 6 inches because of the fucking cable they gave me.
Oh, fuck.
I'm like, Mom, you didn't say. The guy's all, this is what you want a lot of? I'm like, yeah, my mom says so she can cook. And the guy's like, was she gonna take the whole fucking phone with her? Or she could just, I'm like, she's like, okay. He was like, okay, cool. And then I go, there you go, Mom. And she goes, she picks it up and she looks at the cable, just like that big. She's like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? I'm like, well, there's your fucking cable right there. It's like, no, this one, you fucking moron.
All right, well, job done. I'm headed to the mall to go spend Dad's child support money on a fucking Walkman for my girlfriend.
Oh, dude. Yo, you're saying that, and I started thinking about it. Should I tell that story? I already said it.
That's one of the greatest stories ever on the podcast.
Dude, I have so many stupid stories. I should have a podcast.
You know what? You talk about, do you know a guy that should have a podcast? You should have a podcast. And on that note.
Well, I think after that we can get the fuck out of here, huh? That's a good ending.
I love it. I love it.
Dude, I hurt. My fucking stomach hurts from laughing so hard.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Dude, we should go smoke. What?
A cigar?
Yeah, they're probably shitty though.
I got a couple.
Ooh. Oh. Should we go puff?
We can go puff.
Fuck yeah, let's do it. Let's take that porn with us.
Down the next to the road, just humping air.
She's like fucking dogs. Walking. And then when you're done, you can puff, dude. Fuck yeah.
And then your buddy's just standing there.
You're like, you look at the next home, you look at the next bum, you're like, hey, I'm next. You gotta get in the line.
Get in line.
Don't forget to follow The Other Side of the Beehive Pod on Instagram, The Other Side of the Beehive Podcast on Facebook, The Other Side of the Beehive on YouTube. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Good episode.
Anything else you want to say to call me sexy piece
Don't
of
shove
meat?
any cords up your dick hole. And definitely don't get a $6 burger without that extra dollar, you cheap fucks.
Until next time, take care of yourselves out there, and we will see you on the other side of the Beehive.
Peace!